He's clapping because it's been a good month for the Sacramento Kings. Hey, Kings fans, welcome into our KHTK Kings Month in Review. A short month, Doug.
Yes.
But 5 games played in December and pretty productive at 3-2.
I'm excited. I think that the Kings had the opportunity to beat Houston to go 4-1. They definitely could have beat Phoenix. Both of those games, they learned some lessons and took care of Denver in a big way after losing to Phoenix. I've really been impressed with the defense so far. I think it's something that's sustainable. You also see so many different mixes on the defensive end that this is the Kings team. If they're going to be competitive like this all year long, I am here for it.
I am too. I think there's a lot of things to build on. I knew you'd like that defense and the sustainability more so because they haven't really tricked into these 3 wins out of 5. They haven't had this offensive explosion yet.
We did. You and I talked about it on the show, and the other night versus, was that Denver?
First half, yeah.
Yes, they got 11 3-pointers in the first half, ended up with 16. That's the most they had all year. Actually, 10 was the most, so by halftime, they had already beat it. So we're looking for the offensive explosion that I'm sure is going to come. But right now, Kings, built on D.
Like it. I like it. So let's look back at the month then. How about a player of the month? Again, small sample size, but we got to pick somebody, each of us. Who do you guys your player of the month?
So it would be easy to pick the low-hanging fruit. I'm going to go with a player that people might not recognize, and I said it on the radio show and I said it on the telecast, and that is Harrison Barnes. I think Harrison has been very, very consistent for the Kings thus far this year. I think Luke has put him in some really interesting situations where they needed to stop the tide, get a bucket, get to the free throw line. Not to mention he's knocking down threes and he's just playing some really good all-around basketball. Maybe not the super-duper highlight plays, but Harrison Barnes has been great thus far.
Well, I'm shorter than you, so I picked the low-hanging fruit. It's the rookie, Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, why I go there, obviously he's been great. Unfortunately, he's hurt to wrap up, 2020 into 2021. But does he belong? Oh, Doug, he more than belongs. So he's been awesome.
Yeah, he's been special. Many ways we see rookies come in and there's a learning curve, and there will be one for him. But the poise and patience, all that goes into seeing a good basketball player, he's a really good all-around basketball player. We could have went with Fox. We could have went with Buddy. There's some players.
Holmes.
Rashawn Holmes.
Sorry, Rashawn.
Yes, sorry, Rashawn. But I can't argue with any of them.
Yeah, I can't either. All right, how about moment of the month? Best play, best moment of December.
Oh, one of them was by our point guard. Our very.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Absolutely. 0 Fox given. That's that
down.
one. That may be the play of the month for sure.
On the inbounds, backdoor, chase down, blocked by Fox. Barton was open.
That's an elite block in Denver. I mean, it saved the game.
Yes, it did.
But Doug, it set up another amazing moment of the month. I mean, to get a tip in for a win in overtime against the Western Conference Final runner-up in Game 1, and Buddy's still running.
Run, Buddy, run, as Mark Jones said.
Run, Buddy, run! The trigger man. Jokic pops out on the left angle. He takes the feed. Ball knocked out of his hands. Jokic battles. Kings have got it. They've got 2 seconds. Going to the rack. Barnes misses the jam. Tipped in at the buzzer by Buddy Hield.
This is becoming a thing with Buddy. He did it last year versus the Detroit Pistons. Now a tip-off, run-off, bye-bye, snatch your jersey, Kings win. It was big time.
All right, last thing then, new month, new year, but for me it feels like in January, more of the same. Fine-tune, a little nuance, it's not like there's a drastic change that needs to happen, but there still can be better.
They really can. There's an area that the other night when they lost to Houston, there was turnovers, and there was coming out in the third quarter and the ball didn't move around the same level. And we've seen this, we talked about last year, I'd say 9 assists, 4 assists, 1 assist, and we would see production drop. So for the Kings, defensively, stay where you're at, share that basketball, and take care of it as well.
They do all that, it'll be a productive month of January. Enjoy it, Kings fans.
Go Kings!